All praises to the Most High. Man. Oh boy, my apology, beloved. Here we go. Yeah. Oh boy, what is it? Oof. In the meantime, just give it a little time for the folks to get here. Forgive me, beloved. I had to come late. Yes. Uh, I'm not turning on the thing yet. So much going on. So much is happening. Yes, yes, yes. There's so much more going on, beloved. I give the mighty one great praise, great glory. I was I was out there to the flea market uh getting ingredients for one of our people, and things got out of hand. Thank you. Oh, no salama. Thank you. All right. Okay. Sorry, beloved. Sorry. Oh man, it's crazy out there, man. It's crazy, son. I'm trying to do this thing, and there's so much going on. I was running, and see, I even forget all about that. I was running, rushing, forgetting things. A lot of stuff happened. Please give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. Okay. Hey, I got the honey. Yeah, give me. Okay. All right. Good. There we go. Thank you. So I have this pure honey that I run out of my remedy. I run out. So and we just I had to go to the farmers. Well, it's not farmers market. It's just the flea market. They call that the swap shop. So I had to make sure this is 100% honey. So I had to get that so I can finish it up. The stuff that damn it. Ah well, this thing it always take out the whole thing, the whole stuff. So I'm feeling this remedy back. This is really good, brother. This is really good, sister. You know what? In the meantime, let me put this right here. My daughter loved this. She like, Daddy, get out of here. This kid, man. She like, Daddy, can I have some of that? Can I have some of that stuff that you have? I'm like, yeah, yeah. Please. You can only have like two, 3 spoon. Actually, if you have a child that is in school that have bad memory or that child cannot learn, you can use a bottle. And then there's a Psalm. Somebody remind me to make a video about that to give the recipe to the people that have their children that can't learn. And you can give them 3 tablespoons of honey, but you just say the Psalm over it. Of course, you open the 4 quarters, and then you say the Psalm over it, and it will just this child will excel. So this is pure honey, okay, 100% pure honey. So you can only get this. Let's see. I'm not selling this. This is not mine. This is miel la reina, which is the queen honey. That's what I mean in Spanish. This is 32 ounces. This costs $15. That's like if you find it. This is pure honey. This is not. I believe this is somewhat Haitian honey. No, that's not Haitian honey. This is some Spanish made on homestead, so it has to be pure honey. And then now the medicine is done. It's already good. You know, she's thick honey right there. So that's mine. Take 3. It's not even ready though. 2. Mm, 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 and 3. I had to make 3 of them. One for her, one for my mom, one for the wife. Because everybody, they keep eating my stuff. When I put the stuff in there, they just go ahead and keep it. Yeah, let it fermented for 14 days, which is 2 weeks, I believe. But once it's already fermented, you don't have to. It's already in there. You just leave it. You put it in there, and things is good. Let me put this right here. So, and you take the 3 tablespoon or teaspoon every morning. Yeah, that's the garlic. Okay, this is good for you if you have diabetes. If you have high blood pressure, well, no, wait, diabetes. That's what it is, and it's also boy, I forgot the other thing. I know no, I forgot the scientific name for it. So that's what it is. It's good for many things. Keep the body revitalized. It's good. So again, you have to transmute it if you're doing things like us. So that's what it is. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I will highly advise you to do this. Eating one clove of garlic, 3 teaspoon of honey. You just eat it. Tough, tough as hell, but you can eat it. Beloved, thank you for being here. It is good to be here. You can, I think, did I did the test? Give me a 1 if you can. Of course, you can see me and hear me well. In the meantime, click the like button so the other folks can see the notification. I'm not quite sure if that's how that works. It's YouTube. They always do a bunch of nonsense and things. Beloved, today we have a touchy subject. Oh no, is it? Yes. Okay. Uh, hmm. Ah, damn it! Now I'm gonna have to renew this thing. Uh, all right. We had a touchy subject today concerning the Catholic Church, and somebody sent me some stuff. I was not going to discuss it, but uh, because of the circumstances at the end, we will discuss it. Certain things that have been happening. And I believe I was supposed to play something for the Jehovah Witness. A sister sent me just to show you now the people that were under the spell of the church. Beloved, let me explain something to you. At least let me um, reiterate. Let me just say something that you already know. We told our people the main witchcraft are in the churches. I discussed with couple brothers and sisters. That's all they do in churches. When you go inside of your church, like Baptist, Episcopalian, whatever they call it, Pentecost or evangelical, that's where they put the massive witchcraft spirit on you. When you are a Christian, you go to this church for years, brothers. You have a lot, you got layers of things in you. Like I always said, it's just so easier when you're working with a gang 2/3 than when you're talking to a Christian. You see, a 2/3 that don't know anything, And then if that person come to you, they yearn to learn. Everything is fascinating to them, and they are inspired to be like you, to be a better person. Every tutor out there know their life they are living as a worst life, so they want to be a better person. Okay, now when you have Christians or somebody that was in this religion and whatever religion or so, and that person somewhat heard about this truth. I mean, it's not like this person was looking for it though. They heard about it and they want to learn more. And this person is getting more and more interested in things like that, and come to find out everything that they told you in the church that were witchcraft, so to speak, which is there's nothing a witch cannot it's I do not like to use the term witchcraft. The term witchcraft means a craft of a wise person, and all those horrible and terrible negative things they were teaching you and keeping you, they were in the church. Now there is what they call an exodus, a grain exodus from the church. A lot of Christians, they are leaving the church because they are not bind under the spell. They are not spellbound under the Christian church, Catholic, Muslim, or Jehovah Witnesses. They are getting out. But the problem is when those people getting out, they go to what they call the online church. Okay, they met another Christian that is online, speak against the church, of course, but teach the same thing. But it's online. Most of them, some of them come in the midst of us. It is very difficult for them to adjust because everything that we are doing, it was forbidden unto them. The reason why I'm talking and bring this, somebody, I've been brothers. I'm not making this up. From 4 different people, I receive the same kind of video. Let me see if I can play one of them. Excuse me, so I can explain to the nation what is exactly. Uh, I had it there. Sister sent it to me. There we go. And the sister was quiet. Oh, we've been swagger jacked, okay? Let me just play this for you.
A small glass of this every day improves heart health, diabetes, cholesterol, and also a powerful and very effective remedy.
All right, the whole thing. So
I
I'm
ask
not
you
gonna
to stay
even
until
play
the end
this
of the
dude, taking our old stuff. Everybody's doing that now. So let me see. There you go. I don't know what this dude is.
Private network, the six screened video suite, and we're on our television right here on JW World News. Well, hello, everyone, and welcome in. Welcome in to the apostate capital of the world. And I mean it. When I say it, I mean it. We've got a lot of apostates up here in New England, and we're glad we do. And we're in good company, and they're going to be showing up wherever you live. I'm going to tell you that right now. Many people are leaving the Watchtower organization, and maybe you have felt lonely for the last few years. Well, let me tell you something. They are leaving in droves. There's going to be plenty of ex-witnesses to talk with and chat with. So don't you get anxiety or anything. They're coming your way, and it's going to be happening soon. But anyways, my name's Rick Farron. I'm here at the Six Screens Control Room in Boston, Massachusetts, and we look over all of the goings on that happen here on the six screens. We've got a number of computers running. We've got about 6 computers running right now to bring you the programs. We're on 8 different platforms, a number of Facebook groups. We're on YouTube. We're on our own private network, the Six Screens Video Suite, and we're on our telephone radio network. But I'll tell you what, we're expanding. And the reason why we're expanding is because things are happening. And more people are coming in and listening to the six screens. This is where former Jehovah's Witnesses and active doubting Jehovah's Witnesses come to talk. And they come every Saturday night and every other Sunday. So welcome in. If this is your first time, welcome in. And a lot of people have been seeing and they're wondering, and they're seeing the six screens tele network coming across Facebook, coming across YouTube. And many of the people, they're wondering, well, what is that six screens network all about, anyways? Well, let me tell you what it's all about. It started 16 years ago, and I started from a little room in my house. And I started with just a conference call, just a telephone line. And what I would do is I would get on that line every Saturday night and I would put the word out through emails and through the internet, where it really wasn't as popular as it is now. But I would put the word out that we had a conference call. We could dial in and talk. And we did that 16 years ago. It'll be 17 years in January. And I must tell you, it really worked. And witnesses from all over the world are calling in now in real time and voicing their concerns. Now, the other thing is we added a number of new programs. We have approximately 17 different programs running on the Six Screens Telenetwork. And
so this is a former Jehovah Witness, okay? For the sake of this video, we will stay in this one, and then we will move at the end. Somebody remind me to play the other video concerning the Hebrew Israelites also. What it is right now, brothers, the Most High is disbanding and destroy the whole religious thing. I'm not going to say a cult, because over here we use better word. We know what the word cult means. A cult is a small group of people that learn something specific. So therefore, if you are in a small group of people, whatever you are doing, it's a cult. So it doesn't mean anything. But we will discuss certain things that's going on out there, and hopefully our people, I understand we have our people here, we are mature, and we will discuss this with adultness, so to speak. We will discuss this with seriousness. Now, when it comes to the Catholic Church or the other religions, a lot of people are leaving. They are leaving for many reasons. They are leaving primarily because they've been lied to. They've been lied because the so-called their leaders, okay, that's why people always say, but Big Levi, we need a strong leader and stuff. If you need a strong leader, I am not this person. I might start it good. I know I'm in the right track. I'm good. I'm doing everything. The moment you take the mantle of a leader, of a general, of this guy, you are this person. Like everybody have to follow you, or the Most High come to you first before it come to anyone else, as if you are something. Then spirits will jump in your body. The moment you start doing things, you have no idea what you're doing, but since you're a leader never fail. This is Gentiles mindset. So as leaders, okay, I have to do, everything has to be right. Even though I'm wrong, nobody had to tell me I'm wrong. Okay? That is why I despise being a leader. I just being a student, just like everybody else. You might see like I'm a little bit more advanced than you, this fellow, that fellow, and stuff. It just appeared to be like this, but I am not a leader. I'm just a student, just like you. We are learning together. We are doing experiment and stuff like that. Now, their leaders, beloved, they are finding out those people are worshiping. Did I let the thing on? Did you guys hear that car? There's a lot of ambulances. They find out like their leaders are, well, caught like people. You don't speak against them. If you question the leader, things going to happen to you and stuff like that. And then those guys they are sexually, they are perverts. Okay, they which is they make sex so dirty, unless if they having it, unless if they are doing, unless they are forcing you into it. The so-called the Catholic Church, somebody sent me a article how they are investigated two nuns that went in Africa and they come back pregnant. Why is that need to be investigated? What seems to be the problem? You might see it in some of other videos that the Catholic Church have issue um uh recruiting nuns, because no women, they don't want to be nuns. And not only that, a hell of a lot more are leaving. And they are investigating to see what happened. What do you mean? What happened? What seems to be the issue here? Where's the problem? Well, there are two nuns and then they are investigating the cardinal over there in Ottawa, I believe, in Canada. He was a well famous cardinal, and then now there's so much sexual allegation against him. He's being investigated. I'm like, okay, what is it? Tell me one thing that is wrong with any of them. Tell me one thing. You say two women over there, and then they come back pregnant, and we're gonna have to investigate. What is it? You take a bunch of women, okay? You naturally, unnaturally strip them off from something that is naturally in them. You told they're gonna go to hell. When we told you the original nuns were like the daughters and wives of the Levites. Okay, they are the one that do certain work related to, like my mother's doing. She makes certain medicine for some of the nation people. She made my own juice, and just like the beloved sister Madge, peace be unto her, she made her husband all stuff. So some just like you, I believe, Sister Kayla, those are the nuns. It doesn't mean cover yourself and all that nonsense, act like you're so holy, and then when this natural stuff kicking in you and what naturally occurred, and then you feel ashamed, and you brought all those negative wave and energy onto this baby. When this baby born, it's not going to be the same as other baby, because you already hate this child, or this child being hating before even born, because you weren't supposed to get pregnant, because you are none. Sex is dirty, it's impure, and everything. Let me tell you something about the so-called the Catholic Church. It's not like they forbid sex, they encourage it, but there is one way. The Catholic Church, it's unwritten rule. Women in the Catholic Church are by, it's gonna come out strong, but they are dirty. Women are they are the devil. So therefore, women will not lie to them. We are too good. We are too superior to lie to them. We lie with other men. So that's why they are. That's why you see all those Catholic priests. They always get caught up with little boys or men and stuff like that. So they lie with men, and women lie with women, because it is an unspoken rule that they have in the Catholic Church. That's why when we find out this, the other video that we made like 6 months ago, this Haitian cardinal, he got a woman. He got two women, okay, and pregnant, and people like, what an outrage. Oh, you're supposed to be a cardinal. Why you take a man, you put it in the womb with a woman, you lock them up there, you stay there and pray together. 9 months later, you come back. There's three, you left two people in there, somehow there's three. There's a little one there. And then you're questioning, what happened? Why did you guys do this? Because you are not, when you do this, brothers, when you tell the people, when you tell a natural man, a natural woman, they're not supposed to do anything unless the church consent to it. Unless the church tell you, unless you go in front of some judge and they sign a paper to you, unless you reach this certain level in society, and you put somewhat a stamp upon that, you go right in front of the Most High, you black everything. You know what that's going to do? It's going to give birth to demons. It's going to morph frustration. For those of you, let me play this video, and then we will begin the prayer to understand how dangerous that is when, oh boy, there we go. How dangerous that is when you are, let me see. When you are, there's two videos that I need to play. Damn it. Let me see. Stopping. Oops. In Japan. Oops. Girl. We on. Sorry, beloved. I'm just laughing at those Japanese people. Oh boy. Oops. Well, let me just oh, here you go. Let me just explain it. In Japan right now, a little girl, she was like 16 or 15. She go around in a stabbing spree. Okay. She go around in a stabbing spree. And when they arrested her, she asked for the death penalty because she wanted to die. She said, I did this because I want to try if I stab someone, if that person will die. It happened 3 days ago. I'm trying to look. I'll find the story after the prayer. And they said, but why? Why are you doing this? She said she hate her mother. And she want to practice to see if she stabs someone, if that person will die. Remember, I would say 6 months ago, a Japanese joker. He was this joker guy. Anybody remember this dude? And he stopped stabbing people in the bus. I mean, in the train. Anybody know why he was doing this? And then we'll begin the prayer. Anybody know why, the reason he was doing this? What was the reason? What was the purpose? Please let us know while I am looking for this. Man, this channel uploads so many videos. There you go. Anybody know why?
Random knife attack has triggered a debate.
So the people need to understand what's going on. They will not tell you why. There's a reason why he was doing this. And this is the reason. He was stabbing people because he could not get cookies. He could not get cookies. He find out the girls did not want him, so he went in the train. He was looking for happy looking women and stabbed them because they are they are frustrated. Okay, you have to understand, brothers, the Gentiles have a curse on them. Okay, this is not normal. And a lot of our men will go jump with this Joker garbage. The whole, we told you, Joker is another, it's a perverted version of the Black Judge. You know, the color purple, the clown. This Joker is, it's they actually they are messing with real stuff, man. The whole Joker thing, there's a spirit on it, and he could not get it, so he go after girls that are pretty and happy. All right, let's play this thing.
About its troubled youth. A 15-year-old girl was arrested in Tokyo after she was suspected of stabbing two people. She is said to have attacked a 53-year-old woman and her daughter from behind, and both the mother and the daughter sustained stab wounds. According to the police department, 3 small knives were seized from the girl at the time of the attack, and when asked about the incident, the girl said the attack was a practice. She wanted to see if people died from stab injuries. She admitted wanting to kill her mother. And the Japanese teenager also said she wanted to get a death penalty. And this incident has shocked the country, where violent crime is very rare. But a recent spate of knife attacks indicating otherwise. The local media also coined a term for this. They call it kireru. It means frustrated young people who suddenly lose control and lash out. You see, children and youths in Japan often cannot express their frustration, especially those related to family and other issues. A UNICEF survey showing Japanese children suffer the second worst rated mental health among the rich countries. And this is due to poor life satisfaction and the high frequency of suicide. And for the Japanese society, it is just the tip of the iceberg.
You heard
its
it, high
youth are
frequency
becoming
of
more
988.
distressed every day, and they have nowhere to turn to for help. In a 36-year-old attack, fellow passengers on a train, and later the man told the police he was unable to find a girlfriend. So what he wanted to do was kill happy-looking women. After the Tokyo stabbing incident, Japanese citizens remain divided. Some are calling for stricter punishment, a lengthy prison term for the girl, Others are expressing concern over the mental health problems that the youth.
Now, okay, so thank you, beloved sister. Crime is rare in that area because they committed silence way to prevent embarrassment to to the family. Don't listen to anyone telling you there's no call. Crime is very rare in Japan. They don't put it in the news. They don't do anything. Crime is those Gentiles are violent. Crime happen in every country all over. It's just because they've been focusing on us too much, they forget about themselves. Now they do remember. Okay, so now you hear the stuff that are happening to the Gentiles and the whole church things. After the prayer, I will go into this. Beloved, today is the August the 24th, Wednesday. Kokav, to the Kokavites, thank you for being in the midst. Thank you for wearing your purple today. And That's the shirt of the sister, the beloved brother DJ. May he rest in peace. May he rest and be with the other brethren and higher up in the pearly gates. All right. Thank you, beloved brothers and sisters. Today is the 25th days of our fasting. We got at least 15 more days to go. We have Sister Denise. This back keep failing. We ask the nation to keep the beloved sister Denise in your prayer, and also another thing that I want to. There's so much I want to bring today, but I cannot because I'm limited in hours. Okay. Um, the beloved sister Denise, keep her in your prayer, and sister. Hmm, a second. Yes, the sister is she's dealing with a certain neighbor. Okay, all right. And oh boy, she's what you're calling a Noga heights. Okay, she has nothing but love, even though the person is doing horrible things to her. She's still, it's really now she's starting to flip. And we told you, you really do not want a Noga heights to hate you. We want you to keep the beloved sister in your prayer, and also the beloved huh, the beloved sister Deborah Don Moore, and to keep the sister in your prayer. Beloved, let us keep on moving. The fast are working. Again, this is going to be a touchy subject, what we are going to discuss at the end. I'm just going to bring it to you and let you know that the Mosai is dismantling, whether they are church, camps, whatever gathering that they are out there, the mighty one is dismantling them. Okay, let us keep on moving, beloved. Great praise and great glory goes on to you, mighty one, you that created the heaven, the earth, and everything in them. You that give life, you that take away, you that give death, you that take death away. We come before you in great humiliation. We come before you because we cannot go to our enemy. We cannot go to the gods of our enemy. We are coming back, the original one, the only one, the great and mighty one. We come before you, and Unisians, we come before you with great humility and great meekness in our hearts. We come with our hearts uncovered, the Jews and Gentiles alike, the former Christians, the former Jehovah Witness, the former Muslim, the former religious people that was purposely led astray, so we won't know that you are here and you are in everything. We come before you. We ask you to give us your knowledge, give us the gift of wisdom so we can do things properly. As we are student children, at least I am, we are studying. We don't know any better. It is extremely hard, beloved brothers and sisters, when you're in this walk. You used to following people. You used to look up to a leader. You used to look up and listen to someone telling you what to do and what not to do. Someone that always come and say, "God speak with me," and he say this. You felt some type of security because God speak to this guy, and then this guy speak to you. Now you don't know if the mighty one speaking to you. Some of you, it is by sign. Some of you, it is through your dreams. Some of you, it's very difficult to understand the messages. Some of you, you don't know what's going on because the aftermath, the PTSD that used to deal with people keep telling you, God told me, God said to do this. This is witchcraft. This is this. A lot of things become puzzled to you. You become baffled by certain things. It is extremely hard and very frustrated. Yes, especially in this period right now when we are fasting and praying to get the kingdom back. Yes, now we have nowhere to go except to go to the beloved Father. And He has set up things. Yahweh give us a mission, we must fulfill it. And this is a mission that we are in. We do not worship or raise anything above the Father as we are commanded by the beloved brother not to do, by the law, by the prophets, by the Jews, even the Gentiles, when we taught them and they still keep our culture, they don't worship anything but the mighty one. For instance, Sesostris, the good friends of Moses, which they remove from all books. We give the mighty one praise and glory for not giving us unto disgrace, reproach, and shame. As we are seeing, beloved brothers, the mighty one is dismembered, dislocated, and destroy the church religion. The well, they are calling the cult, but what we are telling them, it's the priesthood of Mahan. The priesthood of Mahan is falling rapidly because of your prayers, because you are turning back to the mighty one. If you were going astray, the economy would have been doing better. If you were going astray, life, there would be no plagues, there would be no CV. If you were going astray, if you were worshiping another god, the Gentiles would have been on top and very, very proud, which they still are somewhat proud, but not that proud. If you were doing everything wrong, everything would be right in the eyes of the Gentiles. When you're seeing those houses are being burnt to the ground, when you're seeing those homes are being swept away, literally, when you're seeing young bodies being found, when you're seeing people leaving churches, they are forming their stuff online, they are rebel, curses would be unto a person back then that would rebel against the so-called Jehovah Witness. All the clan would have come after you. But now you're seeing more people are leaving. They are taking more freedom. They felt more free because the Most High God Almighty is calling them. He's destroying the priesthood of Mahan. All the tentacles of of organization. Of course, the mighty octopus, a beautiful animal of the Most High. The octopus has this thing, but we use the metaphor of tentacles. The priesthood of Mahan is like an octopus, a squid. It has many tentacles, and the Jehovah Witnesses is one of the tentacle. The Catholic Church is one of the tentacle. The evangelical, the Pentecostal, Episcopalian, and Baptism, and all that, they are part of this tentacle. And then He's cutting those tentacles one by one, two by two, all of them together. And we give Him great praise, great glory. The main purpose of the church is to keep you living in fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of the devil, fear of Satan, fear of demon, and come to them so they can protect you. Now, the mighty one has revealed the children, the people of the earth, the inhabitant of the earth are seeing their lives. They see they cannot be protected under the church. They cannot trust the church. They finally see the reason. They finally see the truth and they are coming. Beloved brothers and sisters, I understand some of you have complete and utter total disdain for the church. But I will ask you to do not have disdain for the people that are in there that are looking for the truth. We have a lot of them, beloved brother. Brother Devin is receiving email. I'm receiving email. They are looking for the truth, and it is somewhat some of you, and it is your duty to coach them in a way for them to find the proper information and let them wake up and pray at the 10th hour and ask for wisdom and knowledge and forgiveness. Psalm 51 every single day as much as you can. Every Thursday we do this. You have to repent from all your sin, because just because you were led astray doesn't mean the all 100% of the fault fell on the priesthood of Mahan. You had some stuff in there because your ancestor did really wrong to the Messiah and you did him wrong. So, beloved, we pray for the nation. We pray for the last person to be sealed, and then we out of here. talking about we out of here, we are seeing the raptures is not happening. We are seeing that the so-called the economy is not getting better, the disease are not receding, the where the lakes are not being filled back up. We're not seeing the money dropping out. The gas prices is like 50 cents a dollar a gallon. We are not seeing the young people also excited about the future, or what we see them are quitting their job and they're giving up and they are taking their own lives, or they're going out there and taking other lives. We give the mighty one great praise, great glory. Yea, the Gentiles sit on their seat, or at this point right now they're walking around and act like everything is fine. They forget us. They forget us. They act like we are non-existent. We are, do not matter. And we know this is such trouble, the Gentiles' tribulation, and we give the mighty one great praise, great glory for giving those people unto great shame and great reproach. Yea, when we look at a guy like Elon Musk coming and say the greatest threat humanity face is population collapse. Another word, those Negro to have to become more than us, which they are, and then gain power, we will collapse. He did not say anything about space. He did not say anything about electricity. He did not say anything about abortion. He did not say anything about sex. He said it, well, of course, in one way, he did say it about sex. He said it about our people, our ability to overpower people and take power. As we know right now, NASA just released of the picture of Jupiter, which is all blue, and they have rainbows all over it. Of course, our beloved brothers and sisters been seeing the rainbow over Walmart, over all this. Those were messages the Most High was sending unto us, and He sent it first unto us before they discovered. We understand Jupiter, Zedek, is the planet of expansion, the leadership, the warriorship. This is where the king and queens are coming from. Are we waiting on the king to coming back? Or waiting on the queen, the king and queen? Are waiting on the royal family to come back and gain power? Are we going to expand? And if we are expand, if we are becoming the leader of the category of Zedek to the Zedekites, if we are going to expand, we're going to become the king, the queens, therefore we must behave as such. Therefore, beloved brothers and sisters, we must pray, practice, read. We must reject all the knowledge that the Gentiles had feeding us in the churches, in the school, and amass new knowledge. And we are giving the mighty one great praise, great glory. We see there are so many swords going on the land upon the Gentiles, upon their loin, and there's nothing they can do to stop this. We give the mighty one great praise, great glory for not giving us unto shame and reproach. We ask the angels to go in the midst of the beloved sister Denise and give the sister victory over her enemy, to go in the midst of all the other brothers and sisters that are asking for prayers. The one that have no one, the orphans, the foster child, the neglect wife, the abused husband, the unwanted child. We ask that they go in the midst of them and comfort them with the Spirit and then lead them to the proper place. Beloved, once you see things all like that, we do not have that much to go. Once you see the society of the Gentile decay to that low, to this condition, we do not have that long. We do not need to wait this long. Yea, we give the mighty one great praise, great glory for what happened over there in Utah, what's still going on over there in Kentucky. Yes, we have more stuff coming. Yes, we have the Gentiles still neglecting people. Yes, we need the angels to go in the midst of the widows and comfort them and bring them someone they could be happy and give them something they could keep their mind on the mighty one. You were not sent on this earth to live your life alone and be all by yourself and die alone. That's a Gentile's garbage. You are loved, and you have someone that loves you. There is a reason why you have your guardian angel and six family member, and one of those family member is the one that will choose a wife or husband, a boyfriend, a girlfriend for you, someone, your other half, the one that will choose your protection for the women, the one that will choose your support for the men. You are not sent here to be this person that walk all their life, pay taxes, and then die. The Gentiles glorify this type of life. I enjoy life. I did everything and stuff and things. Then you left nothing. You have zero legacy. You just die. You weren't sent on this earth to just do things like this. You were sent. You have a mission. Know thyself. Yea, the knowledge, the wisdom of the wise, the wisdom of the children of God, of course, it will be meet with a content. It will be meet with reproach and pull. It will be meet with fight, because the mind of the Gentiles is not built for something that is spiritual unto us. Beloved brothers and sisters, we have reaching a point right now that at this point, if somebody, you still need a prophet, you need a leader to tell you what's going on. You need someone to tell you, following me. You are not starting on your own. You are not praying on your own. You are not doing anything on your own. Then you're staying behind. There are enough evidence out there to prove that we are in the last day, and the church lied to you, and your pastor lied to you, and your leaders lied to you. There are enough evidence out there. You just turn on your phone, go on YouTube, Facebook, anything, you will find enough proof that we are in the last day, and you've been left behind. You've been lied. Well, not even left behind. There is no rapture. It didn't happen. It won't happen. We give the mighty one great praise and great glory for giving our enemies in front of us and reveal their nakedness and lift up their skirts and reveal their shame. Yea, I rejoice over this. Thank you, mighty one, for doing those people this dirt that they did unto us. Beloved brothers and sisters, as today is Kokav, the planet of intellect, the planet of information, the planet of study and reading, we say great glory to the mighty one. May his will be done in this earth as it is in heaven. May he protect our people and give us much love and much protection, and destroy our enemy before us. Selah, so be it. To the angels, to the Holy Spirit, thank you, Mother. Thank you, Earthly Mother, for always be with us and providing knowledge and comfort. Thank you for being in the midst of us. Thank you for being our support. Thank you for always being there and guiding us. Thank you for guiding the sister in the midst of the nation. She was about to get involved with a horrible cult, so to speak. She did her research, she read, and now she say no, she won't join them. And the sister doesn't have to join us, she's just studying with us. This is how you do it. When you have doubt, when the spirit is jumping inside of you, that means something is wrong. Do a little research, pray, and ask for clarification, and the mighty one will give you what needs to be given. It will give you the right path. To the angels, thank you for doing the work of the mighty one. Yes, the shooting over there in Liverpool, beloved, the Gentiles are getting it. They are getting it. More young people are being no more. Thank you for all the great destruction you are bringing. It needed. This planet need to be cleansed. The disease, the poisons, the venom that this planet has need to be removed. Those that did this place wrong, those that did us wrong, they will be destroyed and be removed. Thank you for Texas, the flooding. Our people are okay over there, but there's a group of people that have their, I don't know, Mac computer, their apartment flooded, and they are crying. They are in great distress. We give the mighty one great praise, great glory. You angels are doing a great job. Continue watching over the people, over us, and so we can give the mighty one great praise, great glory. To the other angels, keep our enemy at bay. Keep giving them unto great shame, great reproach, and massive disgrace, whether they are skinfolk, kinfolk, Jews, Gentiles alike. If they are against the mighty one, they are the enemy. Keep them at bay. By the great and terrible power, the mighty one vested in us, we release you. We give you license to depart. Go fulfill those things and come back and give us the report, so we can give the mighty one great praise, good glory. Selah, so be it. By the power of the Most High God Almighty vested in me, and He can take it anytime He felt like. I leave all of you in peace. Remember this: you are loved. The brothers, the sisters, we love you. I love you, and above all, the Most High loves you. We don't have that long, beloved. This is not a time for you to stop and go back to church. To the Christian out there, you are doing the greatest offense you can do to the mighty one, worshiping a false and non-existent God before him. You need to stop. You need to stop waking up and pray in that 10th hour, which means before the sun rise. 3, 4 a.m. for some of you, 6 a.m., 5 a.m., and pray at sunset. You need to be diligent, man. And then when you're praying, praying with the uncovered heart, not your head. This doesn't talk about your head and stuff like your head is not supposed to be covered. That's not what that is. Oh boy, it's really hot over there in Florida. Oh boy, we give the mighty one great praise, great glory, beloved. We will play another video. We'll play um, two more videos to show you that the mighty one is somewhat dismantling the Gentiles and their lies and their organization with the so-called Jehovah Witness brothers. Some of you were former Jehovah Witnesses yourself, okay, and some of you know people, family members, and stuff like that. Now, I am not bashing the so-called Christian. I've done a lot of that. Uh, I'm telling you the the organization, the actual building. Now, the so-called Jehovah Witnesses, they are broke right now. Okay, they are broke. That's what the dude. I'm not saying this. That's what the fellow said. Okay, he said they have no money and they are looking for money like crazy. Okay, they are looking for money like crazy. They are shaking people down. Another brother sent me a video. I forgot where I put the video. Where a pastor, I think a sister, yeah, they are broke. They have zero money. They are bankrupt. Okay, they are bankrupt. All right, they are bankrupt brothers. Okay, so there's a video where a pastor was he was literally coming at the church because they didn't get him a Rolex watch. Okay, yeah, there's no tithes, no offering. Those people are leaving. The money is not flowing. And then the pastor was somebody. If you know the thing, please send it to me. It was a dude. He wanted one of those Louis Vuitton. He wanted a Louis Vuitton. What they call this again? Louis Vuitton bag. He could not get it. And then he said, like, oh, I guess I'm not worth your McDonald money. I guess I'm not worth your this money. You know I need this H. You didn't bring it to me because the people stopped giving, brothers. They are stopping giving, they'll stop going. He literally, brother, come at the people. He literally tell them, y'all niggas better get off your butt, go out there, whore yourself out to the women, to the men, go pip some of the few, water holes out there, and then bring me. Is that what that is, Movado Watch? Is that what that is? Let me see if I can pull it. I'm not making this up, brothers. Okay, let me see if I can pull that Movado Watch, fellow. If this is what it is, Movado Watch. Pastor. All right. Okay.
Thunderberg of Church at the Well, Kansas City, was caught on video calling his congregation poor, broke, busted, and disgusted after they still hadn't bought him an expensive Movado watch he asked for a year ago while reportedly delivering a sermon about taking care of God's.
I hear no more excuses about what y'all can't afford. You can't afford it because you don't see the value here. Y'all hear from y'all pastor and father, I'm over y'all. I'm over your cheap expressions.
Thunderberg has since released an apology video, saying the video clip does not reflect my heart.
So yeah, you go. And then they do the most Christian things. I apologize. All right. And again, brothers, this is going to be a very touchy message. All right. I'm trying to not say or do certain things that will bring negative energy and put the people in low vibration. Now, why is this happening? Is that okay? Yeah, they can hear me. Why is this happening, beloved? What time it is? Oh boy, I gotta hurry up. Why is this happening, brethren? A lot of the people, they don't come to the church, and the one that come to the church, they don't want to give any money. The jig is up, man. You call your parishioner busted, discussed, and broke, dusty because they didn't give you that that Movado watch. They give you that Louis Vuitton and stuff because that's all they all about. A few years ago, I believe the beloved brother Big Judah had made a profile of a video of a pastor, white pastor, that literally he sit there, brother. He said to his congregation, he's so rich. He said, I have so much money. He was bragging. Said the Lord had blessed me. He had so much money. I forgot the name of this fellow. Okay, he had so much money that like he blessed, the Lord bless him. You can be blessed like that too if you come to his church and give him some of your money. The mighty one is showing you how he's giving those guys into shame and reproach. What happened in 2020? What happened when this thing hit the entire world? It literally crippled the church. A lot of people stay home. They watch a hell of a lot of video. That's how we get to millions of subscribers. They know this. And those people never went back. No, it wasn't Kenneth Copeland. It was another young pastor. He was a young fellow. He was like in his 20s and 30s. Those people never came back. They never went back. They never go back. Some of them, they do their own research. Some of them get their own YouTube channel. Some of them do their own stuff. They don't. You are seeing how the Most High is just dismantling those guys. There's nothing they can do. Now, the priesthood of Mahan, the Catholic Church, I told this story before. I met a sister up there in New Jersey recently, and I was driving, and the sister, I point to a church, a big-ass church. I'm like, yo, that's a big church. She said, this church been closing down years ago. I'm like, what happened? They say they run out of money. How come, brothers, how come a Catholic church run out of money? What happened to all the money you people? What happened to all our money those people stole? They run out of money. The Catholic Church run out of money. The Jehovah Witness are filing for bankruptcy because they don't have money anymore. Everything dried up, bro. I'm not making this up, brothers. You can watch this fellow. They don't have anything. They are falling for big bankruptcy, the Watchtower, because they don't have any money. The people are not bringing it in. Every Sunday or whatever, Saturday, Sunday, I don't know when Jehovah's Witnesses go to church or whenever they do, those people are receiving millions, billions of dollars. They don't see that anymore. And now they are peace, man. Yes, our prayers are working. And they are peace, and they are going after the parishioners. They are going after the people in the church and call them out and say, "You work disgusted and busted. You dusty Negro. Go to your cheap son, your cheap uncle, your cheap nephew. Swagger out them and bring me this money." That's what they are doing. Brothers, if you see Betty White, yo, if you're seeing Betty White, they are selling Betty White clothes for money. If you are seeing Betty White, they are selling Betty White clothes out, brothers. It's bad. It's bad. It's very bad. A person like Betty White supposed to be in a museum, like a lot of people were saying, but they're selling it. That means their kingdom is done. There is nothing, and the Most High is dismantling them. Let's get back to our original message that we had. I was trying to portray here. The Catholic Church is investigated two nuns that went in Africa for a mission. Both of them came back pregnant, and they are under investigation, as if those nuns did something wrong, as if those nuns, a crime just happened here. We need to investigate. The cardinal over there, and what's this place over there in Canada? He's well known, and then now he's being allegedly they are they trying to, he's been accused of a sexual assault and stuff like that. Let me tell you what's happening, brothers. When you take a man, you put a group of men, you put them somewhere, and then you tell them, don't no baking. No baking. You put a bunch of women, you tell them no baking because it is unclean, it is not good. You have to wait to get married. You to get married to one of us. But you can't get married. You're all priests. Priests don't get married. None cannot get married. You cannot get cell phones and stuff like that. You restrict them of all those things. You know what's gonna happen, brothers? It's all natural. They're gonna get frustrated. And this cardinal over there is he start raping a bunch of women. And then those women are going and for say, well, he was raping boys, men, because that's all. You put a bunch of, that's like prison. You put a bunch of guys in prison for life. What the hell you want them to do? You lock them up there. So whoever's in there, they're gonna start hallucinating and see this weaker dude as a woman. It's gonna see this fellow that in the shower, and then it's gonna, because that's what that is. You force this thing upon them. And you cannot go ahead and blame this cardinal and saying, why were you raping those men? Why were you doing those things? Because you did this to him. You people are the biggest hypocrite. You love going out there and speak down to the women that walking down the street and call them, oh, you're a prostitute, you're going to hell. I'm in the church, I'm going to heaven. You have two regular natural women. They went to Africa, two white women went to Africa, and then they get pregnant, and then they come back. You want to investigate them because they did something that is so wrong. They did something that is like, oh, I'm shocked. What? What happened, brethren? When those people, especially the Catholic Church, when they take our people, brothers, you do know they only enforce those rules on our men, on our women that are in their church. They don't do this on themselves. They know they're not supposed to do this. They know you're not supposed to come in front of the mighty one and tell him what and tell him how to. That's gonna come out wrong. This is how it is, brothers. Let's say you know the story in the book of Genesis, okay? Oh boy, that guy. I'm not gonna say his name. Jacob was working for this fellow, okay? Now, what it is, he was abusing Jacob, because once Jacob start working for you, sir, you don't want to let this employee to go. You will put everything on this contract to trick Jacob, because you don't want Jacob to leave, because when Jacob start working and that guy can work, the blessing going to come all over. The reason why the whole society fell down, because we don't work for those people anymore. We don't give the same energy. Our people used to be proud going to church, going to work. You brought an energy that brought abundance. Right now, people discuss going to work. So now Jacob was working for this fellow, and it changed Jacob wages 10 times. Okay. Now a deal was struck. Jacob said, okay, I'm going to have this part of the sheep and the goats that have the speckles, something like that, the one that have the spots on them, okay, and then you're gonna take this one and stuff like that. They strike a deal. So the one that Jacob had, all right, what he did, what did Jacob's do? For those of you that remember what he did, okay, Jacob wasn't. I got a book right there that literally tell you how Jacob did it. He multiplied his sheep, he multiplied his goats, he multiplied everything. He ended up having like 10 times more what that fellow had. I despise that guy. Okay, Jacob used certain things. Remember, Jacob's had the knowledge, man. He was a priest. Jacob went to school with Shem. He went to school with Esau. They were brothers, but Esau didn't want to learn anything. Esau was more interested in gaining power. But Jacob learned, go to school. You know, he was a Druid himself. He learned all those things. Spotted lamb. So now Jacob, he had more lamb. He had more lamb. He had more. Everything was more. And then he like, yo, I'm leaving. You know, I got everything. I got more. I'm leaving. Now, here's the catch. Can you imagine, brothers? You were like Jacob. You trying to get your sheep to multiply. And then, I don't know, a group of the male sheep convince a bunch of male sheep not to mate with the females, and a group of one female sheep convince the other female sheep not to mate with the males and to leave either they go with their own or they leave alone until they die. And now you got you had 10 sheep. You go in the midst of them, 5 male in this side, 5 female in this side. They don't want to reproduce because some of them, one of them or somebody came over there and tell them it's dirty. It's a sin. If you sin, if you reproduce, if you even do anything, it's a sin. Now you are in this contract. You want those sheep to get more sheep so you can sell them, make money, taking care of your family. Those freaking sheep don't want to do anything. You know what would happen? You know what would I have done? You know what would any owner would have done to those sheep that don't want to reproduce and bring me more sheep so I can get that damn money and get out? They will either sell you and eat you because what the hell? What's your purpose? You're a freaking sheep. Your job is to eat grass and then bring me more lamb chop. Straight to the slaughterhouse. It's a universal law, brothers. The Gentiles know this. They know if they can convince you not to do anything that is natural, be with your own, reproduce with your own, and make you work so much that you do not have time for any of that. There will be a spirit that will come after you and then take you out. And then the owner will buy more sheep. And then the owner will find out what caused those sheep didn't want to eat. Did somebody fed them something? Did somebody poison them? Did somebody castrated the male? That's what the Catholic Church did. And they did everything. Plant Parenthoods. Somebody help me with that famous quote of Margaret Singer or Singer. We don't want that word to go out. Brethren, numbers mean a lot. Number is everything. Mathematics. They understand this. That's why they keep repeating to you 13%. You never change. From 1865, you never changed. Thank you, Tommy Bowser. Jacob put the magic staff in the water where the sheep and goats drink the water. He gave them some stuff, some things to help the sheep become heated and then multiply more sheep, just like Job did. Gentiles understand that. They have our law, and there are certain laws of nature. Okay, all right. They apply to themselves, and they tell you do not apply them. They come in your home and telling you how much money you should be making, how to dress, how to talk, where to go to school, and where you're supposed to be. If I catch you in my school, in my neighborhood, that's it for you. Gentiles like to take control. They like to explain something that they not only they don't know what it is, but they like you to come up to them and then get your knowledge from them. Reverse psychology. That's right. Do as I say, not as I do. They tell you to work hard. You need to work hard and pull yourself by the bootstrap. Those people never work a day in their life. They just enjoy the things their ancestors left for them. Things their ancestors stole. Now it's running out. Those people keep telling you, you work this, you work that. They walk up in a dealership, they buy a car, credit, zero payment, nothing. They bought a house, zero credit. They bought everything, zero credit. Everything is on credit, credit, credit. And then they die. Their children do the same thing, credit, credit. And then when you go ask something for credit, well, you do not have credit. When you have credit, your credit is too low. But I'm not 700. Yeah, but to have this one, not only you need credit, you need collateral. That's what those people do. Keep telling you to do a bunch of things they are not doing. And then when you see, you're like, wait a minute. You people are not that smart, man. You people are not smart at all. You see, some of you, you've been around in the hood all your life. And until when you start working to those people, you realize they don't know anything. Not until you've been working with them, you're working for them, you realize that no bragging, brothers, you are the company. You realize that you matter more. You realize if you did have a curse on you, you would have get your own company, you would have exceed, you would have excelled. You realize how stupid those people were. And you question yourself, man. You're like, how on earth you people get me? We must have done something so wrong to the Most High to put you people on top of us, man. How on earth you've been living, man? Like, how on earth I'm not seeing this? Man, this blessing was pretty good for you people. Beloved, we are dealing with a group of people that will chop their own nose to spite their face. Is that what that is? Chop their own face, chop their own nose to spite their face. You are dealing with a group of people that will rather to commit kamikaze, if you catch my drift, as long as they can take you with them. A bunch of freaking morons, man. Some of those people you work with, you work for, you like, how you even own this company? Dude, I don't make this. I'm not saying no offense. Yes, I'm saying this to offend it. How somebody as stupid as you are own a company and run it like that, man? Yeah, cutting your nose to spite your face. And that is why I always advise our people not to go to them and look for knowledge, wisdom, because they have none. Those people are not wise at all. What those people are doing, if you are doing it, stop it. Don't follow those people. They live in low vibration. Therefore, they always bring fear, 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 fear upon you so you can be just like them. There's a fellow on YouTube. You might be familiar with him. That guy, I think his name is Spectrum Survival. Look at that guy video. It's all about get food. Go out there, get food. Those people are they are pretty brothers. I'm not saying this as a joke. They are pretty dumb. They are extremely stupid. Anybody remember a few years ago, the beloved sister Lisa Cabrera did a video how those people pay people to take SATs for them? How they had those Hollywood actors. They were paying people, brethren, to go take SATs, MIT, whatever the hell those things were. Yeah. It's still going on, brothers. They are paying the Kenyan, the Zimbabwean, the Haitian, the Jamaican, the other people paying them to go take the test for them, do their homework, and then they will Photoshop and go to those varsity school, and then and get paid, and then get good. They got, you went to school with this person, you study, you do everything, okay, and then you go to take a job with this person, he get the job, you don't get it. And then those people, and then after that, your children will go to those people's school to go to them to ask them for knowledge, to ask them, wait, how do you do this, how do you do that? Those people have degrees post in their wall, like this degree right there, and they are running a company, brothers. And then you sit there, you wondering, how the hell did this happen? How did this happen? That's right. Don't call us. We'll call you. Thank you for putting your CV, and thank you for the resume. Unfortunately, right now we do have opening, but we have quite a few applications. We'll go through them. Don't call us. We'll call you. We'll let you know what happens. You have a nice day now. Keep the hope up, man. Keep up. If there's anything, you'll be the first I will call. And then when they receive a call from someone, a friend of them, say, "Hey, my daughter, my son need a job. Oh, I got the perfect manager job." And then when this manager, this supervisor come, the one that the black person that was in there working is the one that's going to train this person. You've been in there instead of them promoting you, and then you go out there and bring more people that are like you. They put somebody on top of you that don't know anything, and then you're training this person. Okay, this go there, that go there. You do this, do that. Make sure the customer district, it happen all the time. And those people proudly, walking and driving the cars, go to the houses as if they earned it, as if somehow they are on the same level that you are. Brothers, tell you the truth, we cannot blame them for this. They're supposed to do this. You're supposed to show favoritism. You're supposed to watch out for your brother, for your sister, for your, for your thing. That is why when we get our blessing, we watch out for our own people. I don't blame them. You did the same thing. You give this job to your cousin, you give this job to your sister or whatever. I give my job to my cousin, my sister, my brothers. But hey, what the hell? We do the same here. What's going on here? What seems to be the problem? Is something wrong with what I do? What is it? All right, let me play this video. It's on my other phone though. I have this one connected in there, and then this probably not going to play. A sister shared this with me, and give me a second. All right. Okay, so the sister sent this to me. Let's see if it will play. It doesn't want to play. It doesn't want to play. It's just this one. That's what it is. But it's a video. Let me see. Oh boy. Yes, it's a video about this. It doesn't want to play. You have to listen to it to understand what it is. So, in conclusion, The mighty one is working in our favor. He is dismantling those people. You don't see the same strength you used to see in them. Well, at least the what they used to portray as strength. Those people have zero strength. They have zero knowledge. What I'm talking to you Christians out there that think about leaving your church. Leave it. The truth is there's nothing wrong with your Bible, nothing wrong with anything that you have. All those knowledge you're supposed to have them, but the interpretation are wrong. The stuff that your pastors is telling you you're wrong, they all wrong. You are not bound to follow a leader. The laws are written in your heart. It is with you. You don't need any men or any women to lead you to heaven and stuff like that. Heaven is calling you. You just need to answer the call. Now, this is pure honey, okay? All right. I have my stuff here. This is pure honey, 100% pure. It's called miel la reina, which is, queen bee, queen honey, 100% natural. So, um, 60 calories per serving, I believe. 1 teaspoon contain about 44 gram. So I have done mine. I have done from one for my daughter, and this is mine. This three spoon in the morning, three at night, every day until it's done. You just do this, but you let it fermented for like 2 weeks, outside or inside. You let it fermented. Okay, so you just leave that. You did. The 10th hour is not an actual time. It's not a fixed time. It is wherever you are. It's the hour. The 10th hour is whenever you wake up in the middle of the night. Something wake you up. You start praying. That's your 10th hour. Okay. A handful of garlic. Okay, a handful. Okay, a handful of garlic. Yeah, garlic and honey. You just take the garlic, you poke holes in it. You poke holes in it. You poke holes. You poke a lot. You take a fork. You poke holes in them. You poke holes and drop them in there, and then you put the honey. You bless it. You can read psalm over it. There are Let me see which psalm you can read over your thing. I have a book here. Let me give that. Um, okay. Hmm. You can read. I would have read Psalm 15, Psalm 16, Psalm 34 over it. Um, you can mm, if you the one Psalm 123, the one for the kidney cleanse. No, wait, the blood cleanse. I would read Psalm 123 over it, in Latin. Okay, well, brothers, and if you said was Psalm 123 in Latin, in English is Psalm 122 or 124. I'm not quite sure. They go actually one up or one down. Psalm 123 in Latin. If you are doing the one to cleanse your blood, which is the antibiotic. Okay, the antibiotic is Psalm 123 in Latin. You just read it over it. You bless it. Okay, you can put it in the middle of your airport if you catch my drift, or you make the macrocosm. You can do the macrocosm, put it in the midst of the macrocosm, light up a candle, read Psalm 123 in Latin over it, and bless it, and then that's it. The antibiotics. The antibiotics, Psalm 123 in Latin. Okay, very powerful. All right, that's what I'm reading from this. Okay, so I will continue this until my honey run out. All right, beloved, thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Thank you so much. I'll do the best that I can to come back tomorrow. and then be live again, beloved. Okay, so make sure you still praying for the former Christians, for the people that are coming out of the church. You got to pray and be assured when you are praying things. Don't listen to those people about the Lord's prayer. They don't know when to say the Lord's prayer, how to say you Christian. Wow, don't listen to those pastors, man. Okay, talk to the Most High God Almighty. Study yourself, who you were, what's your guardian angel, what day were you born. Your day of birth is very important. The day you came into this realm is extremely important. The hours, the time, the planets, the zodiac. You need to go get into those things. How many zodiac sign we have? What is my zodiac sign? When I was born, what was in my zodiac sign? Or what was in my house? Was Noga, Venus in my house? Then I'm somebody that greatly give it up. I'm all about that love. I want to have it all the time. There's nothing wrong with that because that's what you are. If you push this thing down, you don't want to deal with it, it will come back as a demon. It will hunt you. Is Mars was in your house? You can be that angry fellow that got that anger management and stuff like that. Hey, that's I'm a Madimite, man. I'm hot blooded. You know, it's the worst thing to be a Madimite Aries. You were born on Tuesday, and your sign is Aries, and Mars was actually in Aries when you were born. You got all the quality, good and bad. Who are you? What are you here for? You didn't find that answer in the church. Mom, she ready? Is that woman ready? You see? No, she ain't. You study thyself. Okay? Yeah, all planets, they have 12 houses. Each of them have their ruling planet. That means that's the planet that ruled them. I myself is a Shemeshite. I cannot spawn from the sun. I cannot live in the sun. The Madimites, okay, today is Kokav. The Kokavites, they can live on, this is me just talking Hish. The Kokav, they can live on Mercury. Jupiter, the Zedekite, they can live on Zedek. The Lenavahite can live on the moon. The Venus can live on Venus. The Shabbatai can live on Saturn. But the Shemeshite, we cannot live on the sun. We have to spawn according to our zodiac. So my zodiac is Aries, so I spawn on Madim. So I'm a Shemeshite Madimite. So the Madim adopt me as, because the Shemeshite are very unique. If you got a Shemeshite Leonite, you don't spawn anywhere. You are very rare. A Shemeshite Leo, that's like the rarest of all. And Cancer, if you're Cancer, and oh man, the whole thing is, brothers, it's just so much. A sister and I, let me let you go. A sister and I, we were studying. Everything is so much. When those things are coming, I'm like, man, this is a lot. It makes so much sense. Okay. Aries is like not the leadership. Aries are those people you want to go test the water first. Big Levi, why don't you go forward? I'm Pisces, my friend. I'm right behind you. Okay, why don't you go forward and test if those bullets can pierce people's skin, and you come back to us. Aries is those folks you want to put their head, go test the water first, and then come back and tell us. You know, when they got the Aries, like, well, okay, they got an Aries. All right, everybody, Taurus is next. Like, okay, I learned my lesson, because if you are born on Sunday, you are in Aries. It's like, why? Your metal is gold because you're Shemeshite. And if you're Aries, your stone is diamond. Now you're going to get gold and diamond. Somebody like a Madimite, all they need to get is iron and I forgot the stone for Madim, iron and something like rock. But you're gonna have to get gold and diamond if you want this energy. You see how it is? Let's say if you're a Zedekites, you just get tin and blue. And then agate, that's the rock, that's the crystal. But the Aries, your crystal is literal diamond. So you're gonna get some diamond and gold. Everybody got theirs. Yeah, or if you're a Lenavahite, it's silver, but if you're Aries, you get gold and diamond. So if you cannot get this, that's it, man. A Shemeshite Scorpio is good. There's a marriage between fire and water. This is very good. Fire and water, that's balance. But if you're a Shemeshite, which is fire, the sun, and then you're Aries, which is anger, which is imagine military and all that thing, is just too much, man. Shemeshite Libra is good. Fire and Libra is air, right? Air. So fire cannot breathe without air. There's a balance there. There's a balance. But if you're Shemeshite, and then you're a Leonite or you are Sagittarius, you don't have any balance. If you are a Lenavahite Sagittarius, you have fire and water. You can balance things. You can balance. Things come a little bit easier for you. But if everything, it's unique, brothers. It's just if you sit there, you're watching the information, you're learning. Like, man, this is amazing. There are certain things I didn't know I could do. I've done those things. And I scream in German, like, I didn't know I could do this thing. But because of who I am, I know myself. Therefore, if you know yourself, you know the Most High God yourself. Yeah, I wish I even told you this. A man that know himself, know everything. You know the universe, you know the Most High. Know thyself. Who are you? What are you here for? I'm what you're calling a Shemeshite, Levite, Leon, Madimite. I was born at this hour, this thing. I'm an advisor. That's me. That's my mission. And I'm doing what I can do. But what is yours? Are you a Christian? Is that what that is? Which day were you born and say you're a Christian? Which day that you were born say you're a Jehovah Witness? You were sent in this earth to be a Jehovah Witness. Okay. So, Mom, Ufini? All right, then. Let's go. Beloved, I will leave you with peace. It's just so much, brethren. Look at your stuff. Okay. I might come and do the planets. What this called again? I have this book somewhere. My daughter was playing with it. I might have to do a little revision on that because it's just so many beautiful information. Shalom, be at peace.